Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome to my live stream, Topic 7 Fan Edition. Can you see and can you hear me? That's important. You know I can't multitask, so bear with me if something doesn't work. I tried my best today, but I can see I've got my command station set up and it seems to work really well. I've got a slow mode on the comments, so again, multitasking, it's not my thing. But I wanted to really get into the Topic 7 Fan Edition after we know that the Topic 8 Ultra Plus, whatever these versions are called, are coming out, right? So I really want to get your feeling and get to see who is this for. But more importantly, here is what I did, right? I checked. So I wanted to add some value, not just say hello. I also wanted to add some value to this live stream. And I wanted to check, or did check, every single country or the most common countries in the world that sell the Samsung Tab 7 Fan Edition in order to see what configurations are there available. And I found one country in Europe that sells the Wi-Fi version and the 5G version together. And stay tuned. I'm going to go all corporate on you today. I've got a presentation here for you. Let me see the comments. So we can see and hear you. Thank you, Nate. That's really nice. Hello. Hey. Who else is here? Let me see. Very glad it's confirmed. Thank you. There's a German hello from Northeast Scotland. Hey, what's the weather like? Davey, let me know what's the weather like in Scotland. We got beautiful sunshine down here in Munich right now. Let me know. What's he saying? iOS versus Android. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, look, I'm going to start. I'm going to go all corporate on you. But as I said, I'm going to start with some general stuff for the Tab S7 Fan Edition. Let me share my screen and see how this works. Can you see? Come on, you got to give me a like for this. I spent so much time doing this. What is important here on this slide? I mean, I wanted to see what is available in general, right? Before we get into the certain countries, I wanted to see what is available in general. And we know the specs and everything, Snapdragon battery, dual speakers by AKG. But what is not clear yet, and what I don't know, because I really looked at every single picture available, is does it have a headphone jack? And that's many people ask that. I don't know as of today. By what I can see, I don't think so. But we'll see once we unpack it. So the next one is 60 hertz or 120 hertz. It's obviously kind of an obvious move if it would be 60 hertz refresh rate. I don't know. Pricing would suggest or could suggest, and then the target group for this Tab 7 Fan Edition could see a 120 hertz. Why not? But I can't see anything anywhere else that it is confirmed either way. Let me see some comments from you guys. Can you see? Wuppertal, hello. Justin Becker, hey. Kuwait, hey, what's happening? Let me see. Let me bring up quickly here. That's pretty cool. So we got people from all around the world. That's pretty cool. Justin, hi. Greetings from the Philippines. Hey, Jeffrey, nice to meet you. I think this is the true social media, right? I wish he could talk back to me because then we would have a really good conversation. But this is the social media. Kevin, where are those wallpaper from? And this is a tricky one. I'm going to get into the presentation on my corporate stuff here in a second. I have like shed loads of applications I use. So that's the most common one is called Wallcraft. You can download this on your tab, whatever you have. But I also use Adobe Stock because of copyright issues. I want to be sure that this is all in line. So Adobe Stock is the one I used lately, very much so. Who else is here? Let me see before I get in. Pricing. We're going to get into pricing in a second. Too much office. Pricing will come up in a second. We have two countries that officially have released the prices. The other countries don't, but that gives us an indication on where we stand with the pricing for the Wi-Fi and all 5G versions. South Africa, hey. Zain, I hope I said that correctly. Nice to meet you. Aachen, I know where Aachen is. Hi. That's not, well, it's kind of far from Munich, but it's not. Then, okay, we have Deepak. How much it will price in India? The price in India, I couldn't actually find it on a website in India yet. So that's kind of I don't know yet. Is it going to be 6 GB or 4 GB? Faras, that's something I'm going to answer right now in my presentation. So let me just get in. Sweden. Oh, you just got me here. I didn't check Sweden. I'm very sorry. The Nordics have a special place in my heart here, especially Sweden. I used to work for Sweden, in Sweden a lot from the UK. So that's I will check that. So let me get into the presentation. So this is the general slide here. I have Samsung Germany. We have 2 colors, right? We have silver and black. Although the whole lineup is in 4 colors. We have black, silver, green, and pink, or mystic, of course. Only 5G is available, 4 GB RAM only available, 64 SSD, and the price is 649. So what you see is what you get basically here in Germany. And UK price is coming up in a second, David. Here, UK pricing is going to come up in a second. But this is what you get in Germany, right? So it is what it is for now. But there's something I want to say, because in one country I found an indication that the Wi-Fi version may be available in more countries than just one. But stay with me, hang on. Next one, Samsung UK. For my friends in the UK, I've chosen this pretty wallpaper here, and on the main page, right? This is the main page in the front. It says silver, black, green, pink. So all Mystic is available. You cannot go further as of today, because you can, but it doesn't have any configuration. So we have to stick with it. But the press release, the UK press release, gave us some pricing. So for the 4 GB of RAM version, we have the 589 GBP and then 629 for the higher storage and higher RAM version. So let me see. Who else is here? Is it available in England? Yeah, I just solved that one, Robert. I'm going to put you on, because that's how I roll. Robert, is solved. It's available. You just donated 20 euros. Nate donated. Oh, that's nice. So Kevin, 450. This is from the pricing I have here is from the press release. This is from the official Samsung press release that's gone out a couple of days ago, 3 days ago. And again, it's 589, 629 for the separate versions. So what else? Which one should I buy? Galaxy Tab S7. Well, we'll come to this later. I just want to go through this quickly here with you guys. Next one is Samsung Portugal. Silver and black, only silver and black available, right? Tab S7 Fan Edition 5G, and only 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB SSD. No pricing, nada whatsoever. But I mean, Germany 649. It's all euros, so I kind of see this the same pricing. But you cannot go further and configure anything in Portugal yet. I know that one of the comments you guys said in one of my previous videos that there was a Wi-Fi version available, not anymore. We'll see. We'll see. Next one, Samsung Netherlands, black only. And that's just a weird thing. It's just available black only. There's no other color available, black only. No pricing. But here's the but. If you don't mind the colors, then you have 4 GB of RAM, 6 GB of RAM available. So you have that option in certain countries, but only with one color, which is weird. I don't know. It's strange. 5G only. 5G only. And this is pretty much for the main European countries. And I apologize, I haven't done Sweden yet. So let me see. What else have we got here? I want to make sure I get to the comments. When will it come out? So the Adrien, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong. I think it is available for pre-order 2nd of June. So what's today? 31st. So in 2 days in many countries. We could order this already in Germany, but it will be shipped on the 18th, between the 18th and 21st. So that's the time frame for shipping it. Pre-order already you can 2nd of June. Okay. What else we have? Do we know about the blue color? Which models, countries is available? Because I haven't seen it yet. So let me just put this on. This is a good point. Do we know about the blue color? What I've shown you here, these are the colors that are available in those countries, right? There's nothing else as of today. The UK has the best chance of all colors available. I cannot confirm this, but the press release also said that. So that's the one that may have the blue color, right? So bear this in mind. The UK may be the one that has all colors available and all the options, including 4 or 6 GB of RAM. Okay, so now let me get to the next one. This is the one, and behold, oh no, sorry, we are almost France. My friends in France. So again, black only. That's weird. No pricing, 5G, and the 4 GB of RAM, 6 GB of RAM is available. But the interesting part here, and this is what I said earlier, there is an indication that there may be a Wi-Fi version in more than one country later on, because I did extensive searches on these websites, and the France one came up with a support article for the Wi-Fi version. So I put in go to the French website, put into the search field TAP 7 FE Wi-Fi, and you will be redirected to a support article in French. So I can't read this, I could translate this, but it is an indication that the Wi-Fi version will come at a later point. 650 euros, that hurts, it does. Will it come to Turkey? I don't know. Does Wi-Fi version exist? It does, Landy, it does. I'm gonna show you in a second now. There's one country, Spain. Hola. All the people in Spain, they have the best option as of today available, because you have, well, almost. You have silver and black. There's no price, but it's very similar to Germany. The interesting thing will be, though, what will be the 6 GB of RAM version in euros for 5G and for the Wi-Fi version? How much will that be? But this is the country here. This is the only country as of today that has both versions available, 5G and Wi-Fi. That's it. No other country yet. I checked India. It's not even listed in India. I checked the US. You can't find anything apart from the press release. Again, press release is there, but when you go on a Samsung website, you can't see anything. Is it available in India? I don't know. It's just, it may come to India. Lockheed, it may come to India. It's not listed as of today. Let me see what else is here. Lenovo just launched, yeah. So this is another thing. Yes, Lenovo has launched the Pad Pro 21, great price and killer specs. We did have some Lenovo experience that was so la la, and it is what it is, but I'm gonna check out more Lenovo stuff and more competition. I don't want to stick with Samsung for the rest of my life, but this year seems to prove really difficult to get more devices because of the shortage of shipping and stuff. So I will make sure that I get all of this, right? Kevin, I know you keep asking. This one is Adobe stock. I can tell you that one is Adobe stock wallpaper. Okay. What else you got? Where did you get it? Will Samsung launch another device to replace the S6 Lite soon? Well, this is the one, right? This is the TAP 7 Fan Edition, which was previously Lite. That's the one we always said. This is the one where the kind of replacement for the TAP 6 Lite. And when you, I mean, it all depends on pricing, right, and size. It does have the 12.4-inch screen. Many people don't like that, right? Many people say, I'm happy with the TAP 7 size or TAP 6 Lite size, right? And I get that, because you don't want to have a huge kitchen table here to carry out. I totally get this. But this is the replacement for the TAP 6 Lite. There will be no other version coming out. I could almost sign for this. The only version that will come out is TAP 8 Plus and Ultra. Gaming performance, Melvin, we'll have to see. Once it's out, we have to see. What I wanted to show you also is what else you can get in terms of accessories for that. So there's a book cover available, and funnily enough, you have all the colors here. You have black, navy, light green, light gray, and pink. And I checked it this morning, and the second I checked it, it's almost like Samsung knows I'm going on their website. They kind of removed the pricing, but I brought it down. So the pricing for the book cover is 80 euros. In fact, it's 79.90 for this book cover if you want to buy this, right? So that's one option. You can also get the keyboard, which we're going to come to in a second. I just want to make sure that we have all the comments covered. S7 Plus, or wait for S Ultra, S8 Ultra. Honestly, my honest opinion, I think you will be really happy with the TAP S7 Plus. I think the Ultra is kind of ultra. And we have to see what the size is like with the Ultra, right? It's kind of, it sounds good on paper, but maybe it is too big, and too big is too much. I don't know, but you will be happy with the TAP S7 Plus. I can guarantee you this. This is pretty cool stuff. I'm reading all the comments. A lot of people are happy with the TAP S7 Plus. You have to bear in mind with the Android and iOS, I'm not going to get into this iPad OS and into the whole software spectrum, because that's something you guys have to figure out. Okay, what feature? Does anyone know a good place to buy the S-Pen cover grip? I hope I can buy Samsung. What do you think of Huawei MatePad? So here's the thing. There's something I wanted to get across for a long time. So one of the reasons why I cover Samsung a lot is because Samsung, from so when we started, I had like, what, 2,500 subscribers, but Samsung were the only ones that always wrote back. So I'm kind of pinging all the companies, including Huawei, including Lenovo, all the companies, and can you send me some units? Of course, they're not going to send me some units because I'm not at a certain level yet, hopefully soon. But Samsung were the only ones that keeps coming back and say, I'm sorry, but as soon as something is available, and they did send something out already. So that is something, I kind of, from a business world, I come from a corporate business world, people buy people first. It is what it is. And the responses I got from some other manufacturers, it's like, weren't that nice. So I will check that out, but I have to make sure that I give it all the attention that it needs. Let me go on here to the next one. So that's the book cover keyboard you can get for the Tab S7 Fan Edition. It also fits on the Tab S7 Plus. And that's only one color, obviously, but you can buy this, and this is for 160. You can see this. So what do I search for? Okay, Kevin, you like my wallpapers, right? So I mean, look, my wallpapers, I take a long time to find my wallpapers, right? Sometimes I go through 20, 30 pages at Adobe Stock, just put in wallpapers, cool wallpapers, colorful, and then you will have a great selection. When the trick here is when you find one wallpaper you like, click on that, and then you will have similar coming up, and that kind of saves some time. So there you go. Hopefully that helps, Kevin. Do you think, let me see what else we got on here. Will S7 Plus case be the same? Shout out, there you go. Sachi, I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Sachi, there you go. There's a shout out. Let me see. Will S7 Plus cases be the same? Yes, so vice versa, that works. So the S7 Plus will work on here, and you have the trackpad versus not having a trackpad. So that's compatible either way. So that's that. What I also wanted to do, let me see. Any thoughts on the Tab S7 Fan Edition? Anything else we need to discuss today? I wanted to keep this as brief as possible. You know what we're like, we're efficient. Let me see what this person says. I am into the Tab S6 because of the value it comes with the money, but I don't think it will upgrade for the Tab S7 Fan Edition because of the price spike. Well, that's the thing with Samsung, right? The pricing is always, when you buy, so one step back, here's what happened to me a few times. Because I want to make sure I get the devices first, so, the whole YouTube thing. So I buy them like literally the second they come out. So I buy these devices or whatever I need. Literally 2 weeks later, and I'm not making this up, 2 weeks later, you already have something, either a discount or you have something in addition. You get some headphones, you get some buds or whatever it is included. And sometimes I thought to myself, if I would have waited just a week or so, I would have gotten something for free in addition. And that was still in the period where they haven't shipped it yet. So that's, in terms of pricing, there are always good deals to be made with Samsung, and I guess it's one of the plays they have going out into the market and just say, okay, we have this Black Friday, we have this going on, and we're going to make it cheaper today, right? So India price, I don't know. Let me see, India prices. Shivan, I checked India. There's no pricing on it yet. There's nothing to be seen on the website. I checked that. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Let me see, Landi. I think Samsung is delaying in India because of Corona. That could well be, right? I mean, hopefully we are finally coming out of this. But this is well said. This could well be that this because of the Corona thing, and that's very sad actually. What's going on in India currently? We've seen some pretty terrible pictures. So hopefully everybody's okay over there. Shout out. There you go. Let me give you a shout out. Gabru Gaming, shout out. There you go. There's your shout out. Who else is here? Why is this so bad? Why is this so bad? What is bad? Ross the boss. Let me know what's so bad. I'm all on here. Let me see. Should I get the Tab S6 Lite about layers or pay more to get the Tab S7 FE? Size-wise, go for the Tab S7, I would say. Actually, the Tab S6 Lite, make sure you look for Tab S7, price reduction somewhere or deal, and I think that would be a good option because that one is future-proof, and make sure you get the 8 GB of RAM. If you can, then that's something I would go for, unless you want a bigger screen. then you can go for the Tab S7 Fan Edition. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that thinks that the Fan Edition isn't that overpriced. FE 5G. So the Wi-Fi model. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Xylec, I hope I said this properly, but the Wi-Fi edition will be 100 or 150 bucks cheaper for sure. That's a common denominator here. That's absolutely for sure. And then again, just wait for some deals, and then off you go. Who else is here? Let me see. Better go with Tab S7 than Tab S7. Yeah, Jelly Beans Bubble. I mean, Tab S7 again is a size thing, right? This is the only way that kind of differentiates itself. Well, in 120 hertz probably, but a few other things. But the size, to some people, there must be a thought process behind it. I haven't figured it out yet. To have this bigger screen for a Fan Edition or Lite Edition, what previously was Lite, don't know. But when you look at the applications that come with, it came with the Tab S7 as well, Canva Pro, Clip Studio, what was the other one? Note Shelf. That kind of suggests this kind of media as well as artist kind of target group, right? So who else is here? What else do we got? Yeah, good one. When the S8 Ultra will launch. That's a good one. That's kind of sticking the finger in the air, because the usual answer would be August, September, but with all the shortage, with the chip shortage, that could be something that we don't know yet. So we'll see. Yeah, I would say September, right? I would say September. I kind of see this happening in line with all the other stuff currently. Reason being is, I think Samsung want to really push something out this year. So my bet is on September. I heard somebody saying later, but we also had the Fan Edition coming out in June. That was accurate. We had the Galaxy Book Pro series coming out recently. All of this was accurate, and I think the Tab S8 lineup will be announced in August, but will come out in September. Okay, so that was a long answer. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have a long answer. I guess everyone will need to wait for June 18 to decide for the purchase. Yeah, so I would suggest make sure you get some reviews done first, right? Because what happens usually with Samsung is when there's so much on the website, and every time we get a device and every time we unpack a device, there are things they're not telling you. I don't know why. There are certainly things sometimes, well, most of the times actually better than what marketing is telling you. And I don't know what's happening and why they do this. But I would definitely make sure, watch the reviews and then make a decision. Maybe we even have a headphone jack and we don't know. Maybe we even have 120 hertz and we don't know. Because there were so many things with Tab S7 and Tab S7 Plus, for example. We had two different versions of the 120 hertz, not two different versions, but two different menu options. One was constant and one was adaptive. So that's we really have to see what's happening here. So that's a good point. Again, that was the long answer. Pen latency, that's a good one. I don't know. We'll see. Why wouldn't it be like the logical approach? It should be the same as the Tab S7. Okay, so Zaid, I hope I say that properly. No 9mm seconds pen latency confirmed. If you know the source, I'd be grateful if you put it down. That'd be great. Thank you for letting us know. That really helps us as well. So why Samsung released some products only in specific countries? Mizura, thank you very much. I don't know, and that's a riddle to all of you, to me, and that's why I did what I did today. If we go through the presentation again here to the people who just came on, so we kind of gone through the certain countries and what specs and versions there are available, and almost every single country is different, right? So this is kind of mind-blowing. Don't know why. Pen latency, we had this already. So guys, if you have any other questions, let me know. I wanted to keep this pretty short and sweet today. S7 is underpowered. Okay, very underpowered. In the same price, Xiaomi Mi 11 has Snapdragon 888. Okay, so there's this. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. The experience I had so far with other devices is that the software plays a big part for the whole ecosystem shebang, where we can't think of the right wording right now. And because Samsung is also working very, very hard on their ecosystem, that sometimes you make that compromise in hardware because the ecosystem or the software optimization works better than just having the pure sheer power, excuse me, in the hardware specifications, if that makes any sense. We now have quick share, we now have this. I mean, Apple is the best example of doing this, right? Everybody's always saying, well, what are they putting in? And this is underpowered and only 2 GB of RAM, but their software optimization is absolutely top notch, and that's why they don't need to put all this power in. And I think Samsung is getting there. They're seeing the way there, and with their Galaxy Book Pro lineup has shown that there's so much more they can do or they want to do in order to get this ecosystem really tied up. And whilst maybe other manufacturers have a better chip installed, but they don't have the ecosystem, the widely spread ecosystem. They have their own macro ecosystem, if you like, if that's even a thing. Okay, so I'm rambling here. Should we wait for, let me see, I want to make sure you guys get all the comments. Should we wait for the come to buy this S7? Can we expect a price drop on other tablets? Always check Samsung's websites. I almost check it daily. I'm that serious because I have seen it dropping overnight, almost half price. I'm serious. I'm that serious. And sometimes it only lasts for a couple of hours or for a day or less. It's really bizarre. So, you know, you have the official pricing, like the Black Friday or whatever, that's obviously there. But sometimes in between, when you go for certain devices, I had this with the Galaxy Book Flex, for example. That was like an $1,800 laptop, and it was 600 or 700 euros cheaper for 24 hours. Don't know why, but it made me happy. So there you go. That's my answer to that. Should I get the Type S7, Type S7 S8? Ooh, Alexander, that's a tough one. I need to know what you want to do with this, because you have two different sizes. You have the 11-inch versus 12-inch. You can't go wrong with the Type S7. I would actually go with the Type S7 or Type S8, depending if you can wait this long and if you can see if you can have a good deal. But the Type S7 is pretty future-proof still. You get the 3-year software updates and so on. Let me see what else. Can we expect to see a S-Pen included and for the Type S7 to have any downgrades? And can I get a shout out? Do you answer? Chris, there's your shout out. There you go. The S-Pen is included across all versions and define downgrades. That's a definition in itself. What is a downgrade, right? Because it is a downgrade when you put it against the Type S7 Plus, but it may be an upgrade to some people if you put it against the Type S6 or Type S6 Lite. Who knows? That's kind of in your own spectrum, if that makes any sense. So what we got here? Yes, it's only 60 hertz. I heard that, but again, I wouldn't be surprised once we have it if there's some sort of surprise, right? Let me see. Show me new comments. I need to load my comments. I'm not good at multitasking, you know this. So what else we got? 11-inch or 12.4-inch for note taking and portability, taking notes in class. And so Zalek, that's a tough one. I personally like the bigger version, but you know, I'm not the youngest. I'm cool still and hip, but I'm not the youngest anymore. So I do have glasses. I don't wear them because I don't need glasses really in real life. But I have the bigger version to take notes. I have the Type S7 Plus that's actually right here to take notes because the 11-inch was too small for me. But when the Type S8 comes out, all the Type S8 lineup has the screen to body ratio 92%, so they slim down the bezel substantially. Maybe you have more space, but personally, I'm going for the bigger version if that helps out. 11-inch is the minimum size for me. The most important thing is for me performance. Okay, that makes sense. In-ear prices, I don't know. I seriously don't know the in-ear prices. Let me see. So I'm back on the full screen. Do you like my setup? Especially for you guys. So guys, I'm going to go through one more time for the people who came later on. Germany, Silver Black, 649, Type S7 FE 5G, only 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB SSD version. That's the only version that is available, right? Samsung UK, silver and black, green and pink, 589, 629 in pounds, only 5G, but you have the 2 different versions, 4 and 6 GB of RAM. They are available. Samsung Portugal, silver black, no pricing. 5G, 4 GB, only as of today. Netherlands, weird, black only, no price, 5G, but you have the 2 different options, 4 and 6 GB of RAM. Next one, France, black only, again, weird, no price, 5G, but 2 options, 4 GB and 6 GB. Here, the interesting part is that the support article, I searched for the Type S7 FE Wi-Fi, a support article in French comes up, but the actual version is not there yet. That would suggest that the Type S7 FE Wi-Fi will come out later in certain countries. Samsung Spain, the only country as of today that has the 2 versions, Wi-Fi and 5G available. And you can choose either Wi-Fi or 5G for 4 GB of RAM or 6 GB of RAM. That is available. So Spain is the only place you can buy this, but no pricing as of today. Okay. Yes, the Wi-Fi model will be cheaper. That's a common sense thing. Obviously, 100. I would say $100. Okay. Book cover. We have this already. That's available. It costs $80, 80 euros. You have different colors available. The keyboard cover, 160. It's compatible with the Type S7 Plus and vice versa. Type S7 Plus keyboard is compatible with this Type S7 Fan Edition. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. If there's nothing else, then I would say that's pretty much it for today. And thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. So, see you next time. Peace out.